Welcome to another episode of Hology. I am Nucleic. Today we're diving into the immune system's secret weapon, the complement cascade. It's a team of over 30 proteins that help protect you from invaders like bacteria and viruses. Think of them as your immune system's backup superheroes. The complement system is a part of your innate immune system, meaning it's always on standby, ready to act fast. These proteins work together to 1. Mark invaders for destruction. 2. Poke holes in them. And 3. Signal immune cells to come help. Let's break it down. There are 3 ways to kickstart the complement cascade. 1. Classical pathway triggered when antibodies bind to a pathogen. 2. Lectin pathway, activated by sugars on the surface of microbes. 3. Alternative pathway, a spontaneous activation that works as a safety net. No matter how it starts, they all converge at the same place, activating C3, the star player of the cascade. 1. The classical pathway. This pathway is like a team-up between your adaptive and innate immune systems. It starts when antibodies, special proteins that recognize invaders, bind to a pathogen. Once antibodies are in place, the first complement protein, C1, gets activated and starts a domino effect. 2. The lectin pathway is like a sugar-detecting radar. Instead of relying on antibodies like the classical pathway, it's triggered by special proteins called mannose-binding lectins, MBLS. These proteins recognize unique sugar molecules found on the surface of bacteria, fungi, and some viruses. 3. The alternative pathway. This one is your immune system's early warning system. It doesn't wait for antibodies. Instead, complement proteins randomly patrol your body, and if they detect something suspicious like the surface of a pathogen, they activate themselves. It's fast and doesn't need prior recognition of the invader. 3 pathways lead to the same goal, activating CC3, the star of the complement cascade. Once C3 is activated, the real action begins, marking the invader for destruction and assembling the membrane attack complex. When C3 is activated, it splits into 2 parts. C3a calls in reinforcements by signaling immune cells like macrophages. C3b marks the invader for destruction, a process called opsonization. Now it's time for the immune cells to attack. The final act is the formation of the membrane attack complex, or MAC. Here's how it works. It starts with C5b. C3 convertase binds additional C3b to form C5 convertase. C5 convertase cleaves C5 into C5a and C5b. C5a is a potent anaphylatoxin and chemoattractant, which recruits other proteins like C6, C7, and C8. These proteins work together to assemble C9 molecules into a ring-like structure. This ring punches a hole, literally, right through the invader's cell membrane. Water and ions floods in, causing it to burst. Goodbye, bacteria. But even superheroes need to know when to stop. The complement system has regulators to make sure it only targets bad guys, not your own cells. The MAC is highly targeted, meaning it attacks only pathogens and not your own cells. This precision is thanks to regulatory proteins that protect your body's cells from friendly fire. Without the MAC, your immune system would have a much harder time dealing with certain bacteria, especially ones with tough outer walls. And that's the complement cascade. It's a fast, powerful, and precise defense mechanism that helps keep you healthy. Pretty amazing, right? If you enjoyed learning about the complement cascade, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time on Hology. Bye for now.